What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, here to announce that for the rest of this season, I'll be covering the MVP race on my social media channels.
You think you're the favorite?
Of course I do. But to be the best, you gotta beat the best. So I'm gonna highlight games against the top MVP contenders to show the voters why I'm the only choice that makes sense.
All right. And what does being an MVP mean to you? People do have different definitions.
To me, it's simple. The MVP is the best player in the league. That's it.
Well, how does team success factor into it?
An MVP should be able to drag any group of guys to 500. After that, it all comes down to your supporting cast. So, the MVP might be on the best team in the league, but he may not be. He just shouldn't lose any more games than he wins.
And what should the viewers look for in these games you highlight?
Well, you'll see me and other top contenders on the court at the same time. If you watch these games and come away thinking I'm the best player out there, I've done my job.
Anything else?
Yeah, the other thing you gotta look for is consistency. And MVP brings it every single day, no matter what's happening with his team or in his personal life. It's a total commitment to excellence. And that's what you'll get from me for the rest of the year if you keep locked in to Out of Bounds.
There he is.
Egg Benedict. Great. I love it. Egg Benedict.
He's about to tear it up.
shooting guard position. Standing 6'2", number 14, Bryce Bates.
Don't you know I'm loco?
Time to start the weekend now that we're into the new year. How about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Boston, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And check it out, Detroit, just barely behind them, only one spot down.
Well, I think for Detroit, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum into the postseason.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. And for Detroit, they've got Cunningham, and it's Bates in a shooting guard. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Mensah with the bucket.
Hey, you got to be ready to fire off a pass. And credit to MP. He did not hesitate at all.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, there's a lot on the line in terms of the MVP race with Cade Cunningham and MP both in this game. I took a moment with MP to ask him what he thought about Cade's game and the season that he's had. MP told me, quote, Cade is incredible to see a guy who had to work so hard early and now he's at the top of the league. It's great to have someone like him in the MVP conversation. A lot of praise coming from MP, guys.
Plenty of respect there. Thanks. Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Nice ball movement by Boston. Spins. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Burton.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Morrison's shot is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Morrison's got 5.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
MP scanning the floor. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Bates. 14 points his last outing. Pass to Ward. Here's Bates. From the wing, again, the Pistons score.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's MP. He has 7. The 3 ball. And the 3-pointer goes.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Here's Cunningham. Rebound Boston. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring. Against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
What an impressive performance by MP. He's consistently finding ways to break down this defense.
Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And here's MP from outside, and the Celtics another. The three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Back to Cunningham. The three is up. Count it. From distance. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, an encouraging sign. When Cunningham is dialed in from deep, he's dangerous.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Morrison. No good with the triple. And so MP will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They're leading by 8. Last time they met in Boston.
They enjoyed a big win in their last meeting, putting their opponent in just terrible foul trouble throughout the game.
Well, when you get a team's starters in foul trouble, you make it difficult for them to establish any type of rhythm.
Here's Bates. After the basket by Boston. Pass to Burton. And here's Cunningham. Takes a three. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
MP outside. MP, a screen on Cunningham. And here's MP from outside. And the Celtics another three.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Looking to end the run. And a powerful one-handed slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's MP. 21 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Lets a floater go. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now here's Cunningham. 23 points for him last game against San Antonio.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
A nice shot by Bates.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
MP outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Out to the wing. Sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Mensah's got 26.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Here's Cunningham. Boston with a rebound. MP outside. Gets the three to fall. He has 6.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And he's been playing some fantastic basketball lately, earning him the Eastern Conference Player of the Month award. MP.
Lately, he's been showing off his talents as a passer, moving the ball around the floor with great accuracy and putting it in the hands of well-positioned shooters, just making all the right choices.
Manning. And again, no good by Detroit. Celtics lead by 18. Puts it up from the high post. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. 28 points for him.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
From deep, Johnson, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Here's MP, and Boston again with the bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Bates. Pass to Burton. Here's Morrison. Goes up on the wing. And Berenger pulls it down. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
MP, that one's good.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Pass to Burton. From deep, Johnson. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. And so MP will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Mensah's got 34.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Detroit has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Pass to Morrison. Here's Bates. From deep. That shot off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
A deep 3 from MP. Sinks it. What range from downtown. MP's got 37. Outside Johnson. Shot to stop the run, and he gets that one.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pistons. Cook, he's checked in for Detroit. Cade Cunningham comes in for Bates. Here's Morrison. 29 points for him last game against San Antonio. From the stripe. Boston pulls it in. Berenger's got 4 rebounds now. And here's MP from outside. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 40 points.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Cunningham. Over MP. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And the Pistons making the change here. Westbrook's checked in.
Number 24, Westbrook.
Now Cunningham. He has 6. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound, Celtics.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Out to the right wing. There's the triple. And the Celtics another 3.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Now here's Cunningham. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Cage has got 5 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
That shot wide open.
And that's what you get with Cunningham running the show.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to MP from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Mensah's got 43 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Cunningham with the ball. MP's there. And that one's good. Cunningham.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Bradley. He's checked in for Westbrook.
Three. Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, number 38, Lord Bradley.
And here's Detroit. Cunningham with the ball. MP with the block.
Yeah, MP will get up in your face defensively as well.
With 2 seconds left. And Boston. Again with the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply Outstanding.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Cunningham is out there with Johnson. And it's Cook in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. It's stolen away. The drive by MP. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the swat.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 51.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Manning. Detroit moving the ball around. The shot by Johnson, no good. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Oh, got that one up quick. Mensah's got 54 points.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
To the right side. Here's Manning. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And MP throws it down.
MP just showing off the vert.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To stop the run. Oh, swiped away. And here they come. Another one goes. Incredible. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. And got it. Another basket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Celtics, Mensah, MP. 1 shot.
And Legs, more and more, we're seeing teams investing in player development. What's behind that?
Well, for one thing, more teams understand that your development staff doesn't count toward the cap, so you're open-ended in that regard, and there are teams now looking for an edge by investing in areas where they're not constrained.
Winning on the margins, man. Here's Cage. He's got 5. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Here's Manning. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And so MP will bring it up for Boston. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Hits a 3-pointer.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Ward. Here's Manning. Here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons score.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
And here's MP from outside. Yet another bucket.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Cunningham against MP. Banked it in off the glass. Cunningham's got 16 points.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
From deep, MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3. This defense looks rattled.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Miami got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Allie, great info there. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
The Celtics making a switch here. Here's Morrison. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got 5 rebounds in the game. From the high post. And good! There's another!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Cook. Here's Morrison. Here's Ward. Detroit moving the ball around. Now Cunningham. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, BA, on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
So it's Detroit now, following the 3 by Boston. Here's Matt. Manning. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Manning's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Bates is checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution on the floor.
Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the 2nd quarter. Pass to Ward. Here's Morrison. Here's the pick. And here's Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I love big guards. And Cunningham using the size to perfection.
And the Celtics making a change here. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
So it's Boston, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back to the game after this break.
No doubt these guys can shoot the lights out, but I've got an idea. Let me stand right in front of the rim. Let's see how many they make in a row.
Adding obstacles to the course. I like it. And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Detroit Pistons.
Well, first off, they're getting worked on the glass. Maybe I need to go down there and show them how to establish position.
Uh-oh, Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding in session. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Here's Bates. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Uncovered. It doesn't go for him.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Boston shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Well, the Pistons shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. A shot from the high post. That shot, no good.
Now, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
MP outside. Out to the right wing. Drops in the three. 15 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Cunningham. Good D by MP.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Back to Kuminga. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Bates. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
MP against Cunningham. Back to MP. From behind the arc. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Cunningham outside. To the inside. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Mensah with the bucket.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but... Since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
MP outside. Here's Morrison. Give him 8 points now. That shot missing. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. From deep, MP. And again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. MP against Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Here's Mensah. Good! That's another bucket. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Here's Bates. And here's Cunningham outside. Drills it from deep. Cunningham's got 28.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
On the wing, MP. He's watched by Cunningham. Mensah. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Ward. Back to Cunningham. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, his production is not in question now. If he could just get his teammates involved.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Fires for 3. Boston pulls it in.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Yep, that one's good.
Good vision from MP with the ball. Now, he saw where the better opening was and delivered.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Nice ball movement by Boston. The shot's good. 17 points in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Well, the Pistons shooting around 44%. Not bad. And there's the screen. To the paint. Here's Ward. Oh, MP with a block.
And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that.
To the wing, right side. Fires the 3. Knocks down the... Triple. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been. Clearly working to their advantage so far.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Cunningham outside. Kuminga pulls it in.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Right wing. Pass to Cunningham. To stop the drought. Sinks it from distance. Cunningham's got 10 points here in the second half.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you, Brian.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. There's a screen by Kuminga. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. And that one drops for him. That's 10 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
Well, MP working the 2-man game there and finds his teammate for an assist.
Cunningham passes to Ward. Shoots over Kuminga. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. So it's Boston now. On the wing, MP. He's watched by Cunningham. Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cunningham's got 35.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
From deep, MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
The open shot, Cunningham. A quick shot there. It's off target. And the Celtics in possession here. MP way outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in, perfect from the field this period.
The Pistons shooting around 41%. Cunningham looking it over. Over MP. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 14 points now in the second half.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
MP shot is good.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Pass to Burton. Takes the three. And he can't get that one. Burton's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. From deep, MP. And Ward pulls it down. The Pistons shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Up again. No good on the shot. MP outside. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Bates. Pass to Burton. Plenty of space. Count it. Burton's got his second bucket on the night.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
This one for 3. Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Crosses over, and Cunningham throws it down.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And here's MP from outside. And the Celtics another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line. I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
MP way outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Come on now. MP just showing off his range.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Morrison. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Morrison's got 11 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
MP against Cunningham. Here's Mensah. And it's Boston scoring again.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
MP getting it done for Boston. And he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Johnson, and it's Ward in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Detroit right now. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Over to the wing. Here's Ward. And Berenger pulls it down. Berenger's got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
This team wants MP to take and make more three-point shots because it really helps their offense flow.
Here's Cook. Johnson inside. MP's there. Johnson with a bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
From deep, MP. And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Cook. Johnson on the wing, covered by MP. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morrison, and he makes it on the layup.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
From the arc. Harrington, pass to MP. Here's Cage, back to MP. Fires the 3, on target from range.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Ward passes to Johnson. Detroit moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. Top of the key. Boston pulls it in. Baron Jay's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's MP from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Here's Ward. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harrington, the pass to MP. Right wing. There's the 3. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Johnson for 3. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
For Boston, they've gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the fourth. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. The Pistons making a switch here.
Now returning on the floor, your Pistons, number 51.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
He got it again. Sensational. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Johnson. And the 3 off target.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. All right, Tim, back in 1996, he led the league in three-point percentage. He shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt. Oh, he's just a natural scorer. That time MP going to the jump shot.
And again, the Pistons missing. And here are the Celtics. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Cunningham against MP. The rebound by Detroit.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
Here's Cunningham. Again with the block.
defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And here's MP from outside. Buries it from 3.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Cunningham against MP, and it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. The Celtics making a switch here.
Substitution on the floor.
Inside, here's Cunningham. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Cunningham's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I'll tell you what, when he's this hot, it's a thing of beauty.
Here's Cunningham. And it's MP with a rebound. And a foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
5 turnovers. When you get that many, you are really hurting your team.
And the Pistons making a change here. Here's Cunningham. And again, the Pistons missing.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Well, Lex, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay. Yeah, getting to the line is so important. Nice job there by MP to draw the contact.
Cunningham, and it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. A nice shot by MP.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Queen's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Sunday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Wednesday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's out of bounds. Pistons able to retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Here's Bates. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Here's Mensah. Uses the glass on the layup.
MP showing some signs of real toughness there to finish through that contact.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. That 3's off the mark.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And he gets it to go.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Pass to Bates. There's a screen to the left side wing. Here's Burton. Boston pulls it in. Here's Berenger. Back to MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. Cage passes to MP. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Harrington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter. Deflected. Down low. Pass to Evans. Now here's MP. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-backs legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
Here's Bates. Here's Burton. It's good.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
He was really an intimidator out there. His shot blocking was incredible.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And it's Cunningham missing. Here's Mensah. Again, Boston.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Oh, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Takes a 13-footer. The shot no good. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. So long, everyone.
Wow.